The more I watch what goes on in Washington, the more sick I am of both political parties. I think we need to build a movement to create a new progressive party.
I think we just need to stand behind the Democratic Party and President Obama. He is doing his best to stand up for the majority of Americans. Of course he is not perfect, but we really have no legitimate alternative.
What about the Green Party? They support the interests of people, not corporations, safeguarding our environment, granting true equality to all Americans.
I agree with Green Party principles and I'd love to see more Greens in office. But they are too idealistic. They are dreamers with their heads in the clouds.
What's more of a dream, voting for Greens? Or expecting that a Democrat endorsed by Wall Street and funded by multinational corporations is going to enact progressive change?
But the Green Party has no money, and you need to raise lots of money in order to get your message out and win an election.
But if most of that money comes from large corporations, won't the candidate be beholden to those corporate interests?
Voting third party is simply throwing your vote away. If we vote third party, we allow someone like Michelle Bachmann to become president. That woman scares me. I'm not even sure if she's human. I suspect she may be an android.
Well, we both agree we don't want right-wing extremists in the White House, but
that woman is batshit crazy. Do you understand? She believes intelligent design is endorsed by scientists. She believes the founding fathers eradicated slavery. She thinks Democrats caused the swine flu. She thinks being gay is a sickness from which you can be cured. If we vote third party, we are allowing this ignorant, divisive, hate-filled, homophobic, fear-mongering, brainwashed whack job to become president of the United States. Is that what you want?
Okay, what about endorsing Dennis Kucinich? He's a Democrat.
But he's unelectable. Even if we nominate him, he can never win a general election.
Why not?
Because his views are too extreme.
But, you have to admit, Obama has capitulated on almost every progressive principle the people who supported him stand for. He's calling for cuts in Social Security and Medicare, the fabric of America's social safety net.
He is a pragmatist who is willing to compromise with Republicans in order to move the country forward.
Why is it that when George Bush proposed cutting Social Security, progressives thought it was blasphemous? But when Obama does it, it's a compromise?
People like you have to realize that Obama is not a king. He cannot simply do whatever he wants. He needs to compromise with Republicans in order to get their support.
I suppose that's true. Just like all of those times George Bush was forced to compromise his agenda in order to get support from the Democrats. Can you recall the many, many times that happened? Yes, that's what I thought.
The reality is, Obama simply can't get anything done because of the Republicans in Congress. They will just oppose anything he says for no reason at all.
But he came into office on a wave of progressive support promising to create sweeping reform. And when you look at it, Obama isn't doing all that much differently than Bush.
But that's not true. He is so much better than Bush.
Really? Okay. Tell me specifically, what was it about George Bush that you disliked?
Are you serious?
Yes. What Bush policies did you truly detest?
But there are just so many of them. I cannot possibly list them all.
Okay, how about just 2 or 3?
Oh my God. But it's just so obvious. How can you even ask that question? It is just so obvious that Obama is better than Bush. I mean, just so obvious.
But surely, since you were so outraged over the policies of George Bush, you can name some of the most egregious actions of his administration.
OMG. Okay, fine. How about the immoral wars he started in the Middle East?
Which Obama has expanded.
His tax cuts for the wealthy.
Which Obama has extended.
His despicable use of torture.
Which Obama has continued.
His denial of due process to detainees by holding them indefinitely without charging them.
Which Obama has endorsed.
His despicable policy of rendition and sending prisoners to secret detention centers.
Which Obama criticized Bush for. and continues to do anyway.
His bailout of Wall Street while ignoring the victims on Main Street,
which Obama continued, hardly surprising as his economic advisors Bob Rubin, Tim Geithner and Larry Summers were chief architects of the policies that created too-big-to-fail banks. Are you even listening to my responses?
I'm trying not to. And let's not forget Bush's horrific environmental policies.
Obama campaigned on increasing offshore oil drilling and nuclear energy. Isn't nuclear energy still something you strongly oppose? Or is it just the fact that it was being pronounced nuclear that you objected to?
You just won't admit that it is the Republicans who are interfering with all of the progressive initiatives Obama wants to pass.
For example?
Economic stimulus. Obama needs Republicans to raise the debt ceiling. Republicans voted 7 times to lift the debt ceiling while Bush was in office. But now, with Obama in office, they refuse. It is clearly a ploy to destroy Obama. It is simply partisan politics. A partisan ploy to weaken Obama's presidency. Everyone knows the debt ceiling must be raised, but Republicans refuse simply because they want Obama to fail and be blamed for everything. They are just evil, selfish weasels who refuse to do what is best for America.
But, of course, Obama himself voted not to raise the debt ceiling when Bush was president, so isn't he guilty of doing exactly the same thing?
But Obama was voting out of principle.
What principle was that?
I don't know. But since Obama voted that way, I'm sure there was a principle involved.
That's quite a compelling argument you make.
Thank you.
But...
Oh wait, you were being sarcastic, weren't you?
Yes. Yes, I was.
The point is, the Republicans simply want to interfere with any idea Obama proposes, just to spite him. They object to any idea simply because it is his.
But, can't the same thing be said of Democrats, who pretty much support any idea Obama has, simply because it is his?
Obama could nominate Jesus Christ and the Republicans would filibuster.
On the other hand, Obama could invade Canada, and most Democrats would find a way to call it a compromise.
Wait, did Obama announce plans to invade Canada? Well, it's about time we go after those hockey-playing terrorist scumbags. I've never trusted those people. What the hell is curling anyway?